Hello friends, welcome to the Wonder Who channel. My name is Naja. I hope you're having a great day. So I wanted to grab a few things out the garden and make a quick noodle salad for my dinner. One of the things I'd like to have in my salad tonight are cucumbers. But luckily enough, I've already harvested cucumbers this morning. But I just wanted to show you how things were going with the quick snack cucumbers. The initial plants have started to slow down, but the succession plants are coming right along smoothly. I've also got some bush beans here, and I'm waiting for the second succession to germinate because they are starting to slow down a lot. Plus it's been very hot, so who knows. But right here are jade bush bean plants, and I have picked them clean, okay? I have picked them clean. They are so delicious. And then I've got royal Burgundy bush beans that I've basically picked clean as well. But I've got a few that need to be picked in a few days. Another thing that I would like to have in my noodle salad are some tomatoes. These are Gourmandy's dwarf yellow tomatoes, but I have like 3 or 4 in the house. So the tomatoes are starting to come along pretty decently. This plant is older than some of my tomato plants that are also in my garden, so I think it's coming to the end, or it's either just absolutely devastatingly hot out here. We've had severe weather warnings for heat the past few days. So while I get ready to go to the front, let me recap what I got out of here. I've got tomatoes, I've got cucumbers, and I've got beans. So let's go up front and see what I can get from up there. Hey DJ, how are you? This is 2 green stalks that I have here in the front of my driveway. This one, my sunshine just helped me move today. That's DJ barking at the cars to let me know that there's people driving down the street, and how dare they do that. And then this is the other green stalk that I am working on making a culinary and medicinal herb green stalk. So the thing I want out of here to eat with my noodle salad is the Korean perilla and some garlic chives. And actually I've got 2 of those things pretty close right here. So let me grab some perilla. I'm just making enough for 1 meal, so I think I'll be okay with this. And then, since I'm just one-handed right now, I'm gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna cut a little bit of this garlic chive. So I've got just a few sprigs of garlic chives here. So I'll see you in the house soon. DJ needs to patrol the yard for foxes, and then I can go in and make me some dinner. All right, friends, I'm back in the house, and I've been back in the house for a while. I just got distracted with trying to wash some dishes because I cleaned the fridge out. And I'm sitting here starving, thinking like, why am I hungry? I need some food. So like I said, I'm going to make some like a cold noodle salad. It includes a couple of things, and I'm going to show you those. And I'll leave what the items are, the ingredients are, in the description. So I'm trying to use up these. I've had them for several months. On the back of this package, it says something about a tasty ramen noodle salad with sesame oil, tamari, green onions. So these are millet and brown rice ramen noodles. I think I got these from Costco. They're gluten-free. I didn't get them for any health conditions or anything. I just been seeing them. I had been seeing them a lot, and I wanted to try them. And I think they taste okay. I mean, I would buy them again, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy them because I'm like, well, for this noodle salad type recipe, I can use like a thin spaghetti or a vermicelli or angel hair, or I can use rice noodles because I have rice noodles as well in different thicknesses. And then I also have bean threads, and I think that would also taste good. But I'm gonna take 2 of these cakes and put them in boiling water. And I soaked some soy curls, and I'm not going to use them all tonight, but I'm going to get some of those on the stove cooking. So let me get my act together so I can show you the ingredients that I'm going to use, just the basics. And then today I'm going to zhuzh it up a little bit. So I'm going to use 2 of these rice cakes, and yes, I'm probably going to eat both of them. I need some soy sauce and sesame oil and some rice vinegar. You need some garlic. You can either mince it or you can put it on the microplane. And then this is some of my veg. So I've got some cucumbers from my garden, and I got a couple of yellow tomatoes. I've got some green beans, some purple and green ones. And y'all, these purple ones, they're turning more green. So I don't know what that's about. I've been harvesting a lot. And like I said, I think I have decimated. I've taken all the green beans for the most part. But I enjoyed the green beans so much in the salad that I decided that I wanted to put more in today. So I think I'm gonna do 3 cucumbers. And then I've got these little itty bitty carrots from my carrot harvest, and I'm grateful for them, and I'm gonna eat them. And then I've got a little bit of garlic chives. So I'm gonna get all of this rinsed off. I've got the water already boiling for the ramen. And this is my first taste of the season of my Korean perilla leaves. So I'll probably, once I taste these, I'm probably gonna be like wanting to go out there all the time and get some. And I've also got some black sesame seeds, just for a little color, a little fun, you know. And I'm not fancy. I'm just gonna use a little plastic bowl here to put everything in, because I'm gonna, once I put the noodles in and everything else, I'm just gonna shake it and then eat it. So right here, I've got just a little bit of the soy curls that I soaked. Nothing special there. Just got this cheap seasoning that I got from Ollie's. Crushed red pepper, ginger, sesame seeds with a hint of citrus. I'm gonna put that in there. So while the water is boiling, I'm going to get all of this fun stuff chopped up. And I think for saving dishes, I'm just gonna try to mince this garlic really fine. Okay, I feel good about the way that garlic looks. So I'm gonna dump that in here. I don't know if this was extra satisfying because a lot of the ingredients came out of my garden, but it was darn delicious. I do love to try Asian inspired or Asian influence, because I don't know if this is Asian or not, you know, but it's a noodle salad. DJ, you want cucumber? He hasn't had a cucumber today. If I pick a cucumber, he gets a cucumber. But he wasn't out there when I was picking this morning. So now I've got the cucumber in the bowl. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is trim these green beans. And I want lots of green beans. Let me check these soy curls. Yeah, that soy curl is just gonna add me a little bit of texture today. I could have used tofu, you know. I'm gonna put these in the water because the water's boiling. Now the instructions say boil for 2 to 3 minutes, but that still had a bit of a chew to me. That was okay, but I didn't love it. So I'm gonna boil these for longer than 2 to 3 minutes. Y'all, I've been eating these beans. That's why I'm like, why did these burgundy ones turn green? That means they're getting old probably. But I've been eating so many beans. But what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting up some of these little bitty carrots. Some of the best carrots I've ever tasted in my recollection. So the soy curls over there are coming along pretty nicely, they look. Let's hope they taste good. And then I've got to get on the ball about using those tomorrow. Maybe I'll make my first salad because my hydroponic garden looks great. Looks really good. I'm pleased as punch about that. So that's some carrots in there, and then that was one more cucumber, and then there's some green beans in there as well. I'm just going to use a few garlic chives. I wish I could just grow a lot of these because I love them. And when I go to the Asian grocery store, I try to buy them. But I will tell you something that I've learned, that if you don't use them up and they go bad, that is the worst smelling smell in the refrigerator. So this was something when I started gardening, I was like, I want to be able to grow that because there's no way in the world that I'm gonna keep buying garlic chives and don't use them fast and they go bad. But I like these little gourmandise yellow tomatoes, but I noticed when I bring them in the house, it developed these little brown spots. But I haven't tasted anything, or I don't see any pest or anything like that. So that's me with the tomatoes in there now. And now I'm going to try to chiffonade this Korean perilla. I love this stuff. This is one thing that if I'm at a, especially like a H Mart or something like that, I like to buy this. So this is the Korean perilla in there now. So I'm not using a standardized, measuring tool. I think I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, or 2 or 3 spoonfuls of this. Some rice vinegar, and then some sesame oil, like maybe a half a spoonful. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this off the heat. I'm gonna dump these soy curls in here too. Yeah, I got a little charred thing going on. I think it probably was from the soy sauce that was cooking with the soy curls. So there's that. And then I got a little bit of chili crisp as well. I might put a little bit in there after I taste everything. So I'm going to take these noodles and then I'm going to drain them and rinse them with cold water. So I think these noodles are to my satisfaction now. I'm going to pour those in. Yeah, I think they certainly are. So this is what it looks like before I shake it up. I think I'm gonna have to add another spoonful of everything, of the saucy things. And I think that took us about 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure if I let this sit, this would make probably a delicious meal prep thing as well. I'm gonna add a little MSG just because that's what I like. I try to add that MSG into a lot of different dishes. It's good in tomatoes, anything tomato based, like pizza sauce and spaghetti sauce. Now this stuff right here is good, but it is hot. I was not prepared for how hot it was when I compared it to Longo Ma. This chili crisp got something extra in it. It's got a little dynamite or something in it. And so the first time that I tried it, I was thinking it was similar to Longo Ma, which it is, but the heat level was off the charts for me. This is what it looks like. Nice and seasoned looking and with lots of good veggies, which I need and I like. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, that was delicious. I put a little bit too much chili crisp though. So I will have to say, for my personal taste, I like cooking these noodles a little longer than the 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. It took me about 10 minutes to cook them. But this probably is going to be my new favorite summertime dish. Even when I run out of the ramen, because I still have spaghetti and I have other Asian noodles like rice vermicelli, and then I've got the thick rice noodles as well. I think this dressing or sauce would also be good in like a rice salad. So if you don't have noodles, try it with rice. You know, you gotta let the ancestors speak to you as far as how much rice, because this recipe is tested by me. And so I don't have like a suggestion of what would be an equivalent of rice to have a nice rice salad. But it's pretty dang delicious. And so this is going to be my dinner tonight. So we're gonna call it the homebody home alone dinner. So this is delicious. I really recommend that you try it or get inspired to make something similar to this. Just whatever you have. And if you don't have fresh homegrown garden veg, then go get some veg. Okay, it's okay. It's your kitchen. You can do what you want in your kitchen. So I'm just showing you how this came together for me. And I am very proud to have been able to use some of my homegrown vegetables in this. That is a proud moment for me. So thank you very much for coming along and hanging out with me while I made this homebody home alone dinner. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your time with me today, and I hope that you revisit me in another video. And before we go, I want to tell you, I hope today is the goodest of your good days, and may everything fall into place for you today. All right, friends, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate you being here. Please remember, if you have any questions or comments, to leave them below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also remember to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a video. I hope today is the goodest of your good days, and may everything fall into place for you. Thank you, friends, and I'll see you again next time.